I pray you, what is the clock?
You should ask me what time of day it is. There's no clock in the forest.
Well then, there is no true lover in the forest, else sighing every minute and groaning every hour would detect the lazy foot of time as well as a clock.
And why not the swift foot of time? Had that not been as proper?
By no means, sir. I'll tell you who time tracks withal, and who time gallops withal, and who time stands still withal.
I prithee, who doth he trot withal?
Oh, marry, sir, he trots hard with the young maid between the contracting of her marriage and the day it is solemnized.
Who doth he gallop withal?
With his feet to the gallows, for though he goes as slowly as foot may fall, he thinks himself too soon there.
Who stays he still withal?
With lawyers, for they sleep between case and case, and perceive not how time moves.
Where dwell you, pretty youth?
Here, in the forest, like fringe upon a petticoat.
Are you native of this place?
And the rabbit that you see dwells where she is born.
Your accent is something finer than could be purchased from so removed a dwelling.
Indeed, I have been told so of many, that an old religious uncle of mine taught me to speak, who was in his youth a city man, and one that knew of courtship too well, for there he fell in love. I've heard him read many lectures against love, and I thank God that I am not a woman, to be touched with so many giddy offenses as he has generally taxed their whole sex withal.
What were some of the principal evils he laid to the charge of women?
There were none of them principal. They were each one alike as pennies are, each one fault seeming monstrous, until its fellow faults came to match it.
I prithee, recount some of them.
No. I will not cast away my physic, but on those that are sick. There is a young man haunts our forest, and abuses our young plant with carving Rosalind in their bark. Hangs odes on haythorns and elegies on brambles, all forsooth deifying the name of Rosalind. I could meet this fancy mongerer, for I would give him some good counsel.
I'm he that is so love-shaked.
You have none of my uncle's marks upon you. You taught me to know a man in love, in which cage of rushes you are not prisoner.
What were his marks?
A lean cheek, which you have not. A dark eye and sunken, which you have not. A beard neglected, which you have not. Then your sleeve should be unbuttoned, your shoe untied, and everything about you demonstrating a careless desolation. But you are no such man. You are rather point device in your accoutrements, as appearing the lover of yourself than the lover of any other.
Fair youth, I would I could make you believe I love.
And are you so in love as your rhymes speak?
Neither rhyme nor reason can express how much.
Love is merely a madness. Yet, I profess curing it with counsel.
Have you ever cured any such?
Oh, yes, one. And in this manner, he was to imagine me his love, his mistress. At which time I, being but a moonish youth, would grieve, be effeminate, changeable, shallow, would now like him, now loathe him, now entertain him, then forswear him, now weep for him, and then spit at him, and thus I drave my suitor from his mad humor of love to a living humor of madness, and thus I cured him.
I would not be cured, good youth.
I would cure you if you would but call me Rosalind and come every day to me and win me.
Now, by the faith of my love, I will.
Will you?
With all of my heart, good youth.
Nay, you must call me Rosalind.